This is Ammophila procera, also known as the common thread-waisted wasp, and she has a caterpillar in her giant mandibles. She would have first stung this caterpillar in order to paralyze it before dragging it back to her nest, which is a pre-dug hole in the ground. She backs into her nest, dragging the caterpillar with her, and while down there, she's going to lay an egg on it, and that egg will hatch and her larvae will feed on the caterpillar. And now the really cool part begins. And I'll let you just listen as she fills in the hole so no one will find it.
I shouldn't like that piece.
There must have been something about that she didn't think was good enough to fill in this nest hole.
You're joking.
She alternates kicking tiny sand pebbles into the hole and then picks up larger pebbles with her mandibles to help tamp it down while vibrating her wing muscles, which you can hear in the video. Nest complete.
This is sort of a lazy video. There's no real story to it, just little scenes from around the garden. So we'll start at the mountain mint, which attracts this terrifying looking bug. Although she's pretty docile and obviously too busy to even bother with me. But it's a different story for the small katydids and crickets. She hunts for them, paralyzes them, and stuffs them into chambers in her underground nest, where her young hatch and eat them alive. And then there's this guy. I'm not sure what it is. It might be a longhorn beetle. It's obviously thirsty. I think this one is a wedge-shaped beetle. Just a terrible name for a beetle. They're all essentially wedge-shaped. But this one lays eggs on the flowers, and the larvae get picked up by wasps and bees and carried back to nests where it feeds on the young of the wasp. It's always kind of surprising to how many dragonflies come through the yard, on any given day. This one, if I ID'd it correctly, has got probably one of the best names of anything. It's like a superhero, and I guess in terms of its backstory, it really does fly pretty much everywhere. And we see them from time to time. They're sort of common, but they always look important. I'm starting to wonder if this is a Winnie the Pooh situation. One of our guilty pleasures is growing plants that attract the black swallowtails. And it's always fun and sometimes startling to see how quickly the caterpillars expand like little inflatable noodles. And that brings us to my favorites in the yard, sachem butterflies, little skippers, generally southern butterflies, but have been moving northward as the climate gets a little bit warmer. They are grass skippers, and they lay their eggs in various lawn grasses, crabgrass and fescues and bluegrasses, I think. And here's the female with lighter gray chevron marks on the wings. And then here's the male with the dark patches inside, pretty visible there. They're pretty they pretty much like any kind of nectar. They're not picky. Like they like the native flowers, they like zinnias, and they pretty much stake out a territory and claim it. So they do a lot of drinking and fighting and looking for mates. So it makes them kind of fun to watch. This year we saw a couple in June, which suggested that maybe they overwintered from last year. It was a mild winter. Well, that just about does it. I hope you enjoyed the video, or at least got a little nap in there. And we'll probably see you next time. Take care.
Are becoming endangered species. We need the bees, we need the bees. We also need the trees to breathe. But we need the bees, we need the bees. We need the bees for pollination, but bees are dying all across the nation. We need them healthy, we need them strong, we need to help them get along. We need the bees for pollination, but bees are dying all across the nation. We need them healthy, we need them strong, we need to help them get along. Bees are becoming endangered species. Yeah. We need the bees, we need the bees. Yeah. We also need the trees to breathe. Yeah. But we need the bees, we need the bees. Yeah. So we need the bees. We need the bees. We need the bees. So we need the bees. We need the bees.
Hi, it's Susan Johnston. Welcome to New Media Adventure. Today, we are going into a New England forest. Let's go.
Urban Rhode Island is filled with large predators like this coyote. And what you're going to see in this video, 7 minutes of it, is every kind of predator that I could find, that I got pictures of this year in the North Burial Ground, and just a couple from other parts of the city. I tried to show as much of it as action shots. The coyote family, there are 3 of them, a yearling, the adult female you see there, and an adult male, are an amazing thing to have watched. I've seen them almost every day for a year and a half now. This is the yearling. Otters only show up very occasionally. Otters have huge home ranges, they travel through it, and they hit each pot for a little while and then they disappear. And you don't maybe see them again for years. This time we had a couple of short visits from a family of 4 otters. It was really enjoyable. Down at Save the Bay, I saw these 2 harbor seals hanging out on a low tide rock. Great horned owls have hung out in the burial ground all year, but this is the only time I got a picture of it, and it was a day that the crows were mobbing it. There must have been 100, I think. Some of my best action shots this year of red-tailed hawks. I've seen osprey at the North Burial Ground more times this year than ever before. I think that's the ones that nest over at Morley Field come on by. A few pictures of great blue herons catching things. I mean, we are looking at predators, and the herons, the great blue and the green, are the only things that you ever see really catching anything. I don't think I've even ever seen a hawk catch anything, and definitely not a coyote. I've never seen so many green herons as I did this year. They were visible all summer, and what you're going to see is a few pictures of them catching and eating frogs. They seem to be frog specialists, but I've also seen them catch other stuff. But they seem especially adapted to frogs. I never get good pictures of kingfishers. For a few weeks, the ravens, the whole family was around, and it's the first time in my life I've ever really been able to tell crows from ravens, and watching the raven family antics was just absolutely wonderful. Swifts are insect eaters, so I call them predators. They are amazing to watch, and this was the most crazy swift flight I've ever seen. And then you'll see a few seconds of it in slow motion. Ridgeside Lake has an abundance of dragonflies. I can't identify them very well except when I look at the book, and you can do that too. But here's pictures of 5 different kinds of dragonflies. I saw a snapping turtle this year. Most years there's one around, but you very rarely get pictures of it. The biggest snapping turtles I've ever seen are the ones at York Pond down by the Seekonk River. Here's a few pictures of those guys, and it's just an amazing sight. We never think of painted turtles as predators, but they're very hungry and they eat a lot of insects. And we finish up this excursion with how I started on video, with Fowler's toads. Toads are a great intermediary between insects and the rest of the vertebrates. Snakes love them.
Hi everybody, welcome to Painting Time. I'm David Chatowski. It's a beautiful day to go into water and explore. So we're out in the Great Salt Pond. We're going to make paintings and artwork out of animals that we see in a mini submarine called the Shackleton right here. So the Great Salt Pond is located on the island of Block Island, and we are 14 miles off the coast. And what we're going to be doing is we're going to be diving down into salt water, and inside the Great Salt Pond are all sorts of animals: spider crabs, horseshoe crabs, striped bass, bluefish. All sorts of animals live here. So we're going to be going through the Great Salt Pond, looking for amazing animals that we can paint and draw and make all sorts of beautiful art from. So come on, again, it's a beautiful day to go into water and explore. And so to get into Shackleton, what you do is you got to enter backwards, and I'm going to be facing along the bottom. I'll be facing this direction, but I have to get in backwards, lie down, and then spin over.
Well, let's get behind you.
Here we are, my friend. Here we are.
I'm in the sub, and I'm gonna face that direction. I gotta spin over, but I'm at the bottom. I'm in the submarine Shackleton, and we're gonna go explore the Great Salt Pond. Come along. As I said before, it's a great day to explore the underwater world.
Okay. I'm in. So we're diving. We're diving in the Great Salt Pond in the sub Shackleton. Here we go.
signal. Oh yeah. It's like Ethernet, but I think what they may do is that they step it up to a higher voltage across back down.
Wow, that was an amazing dive. We had all sorts of adventures down there. We really did. That was incredible. Wow. We fought a crab.
Oh, we heard about it.
Yeah, and we saw triggerfish.
The crab won.
And we saw triggerfish. We saw spider crabs and hermit crabs and all different types of seaweed. And and we're just getting started. So thanks, folks, for joining us. And thank you, Alex Smythe. He's generous, prince of a man, and we're just so grateful that he's out here on Block Island exploring the underwater. And as I said before, any day underwater is a great day. Thank you. Okay.
Hi, I'm Kim Gaffett, the OVF naturalist at the Nature Conservancy on Block Island, and we're just starting off our spring banding season. And this is our first migrant, our first migrating warbler, and this is a yellow warbler. It's a male. You can tell by those brown streaks on its chest. But what's really cool about this bird that may have spent its winter anywhere from Mexico to Peru, and their summer habitat is northern United States from Alaska all the way to the Canadian Maritimes. So it's big range, but this bird is banded already. And then we have a little data card that we keep for them. This bird was originally banded in May 2019. And so at that point, it was after hatching year. We don't know exactly how old it was, because it could have been 1 year, it could have been 3. And that makes it today an after 6-year bird. This bird is 7 years or older, and it's amazing. It weighs about 10 grams, and it migrates thousands of miles, and it comes back to this little bit of Block Island. What is in that brain? It's amazing. Off you go, little yellow warbler.
Hey there, folks. My name is Joe Morrell. I'm a local photographer and videographer. And I have a page called RIMage on Facebook. This year we captured the peak of solar cycle 25 in the skies over Rhode Island on multiple nights. This is one of the largest projects I've ever worked on, and I'm proud to present it. Just sit back, relax, and enjoy it. Thanks.
Bees are becoming endangered species. But we need the bees, we need the bees. We also need the trees to breathe. Yeah. But we need the bees, we need the bees. Yeah. We also need the trees to breathe. Yeah. But we need the bees, we need the bees. Yeah. So we need the bees. We need the bees. So we need the bees.